Yo, Euro, Euro, Jaxon, 1616, creator and host of One Mic Stand, 1/3 of Sexist Strangers. Shout out to C and Juice. What the fuck is up? What's poppin', man? Yo, I'm fucking. This shit is pissing me off. This shit is pissing me off right now. I spent like 90 minutes trying to fix my fucking sound. I don't know what's going on with the sound, so I hope the shit don't sound trash. I don't know what the fuck GarageBand was doing, but whatever. Anyway, um, I really wanted to talk about. I wanted to just take some time out. I wanted to take some time out, and I wanted to try to dispel once and for all this whole BB shit. This whole Jaxon don't fuck with big bitches. Jaxon don't fuck with fat girls. Jaxon don't fuck with BB. Jaxon don't like, or Jaxon hates, or Jaxon despises, or Jaxon loathes. All of that shit, man. I wanna dissect it. I wanna dissect it. I wanna dispel it. I wanna just really explain to y'all what my whole mindset is with that whole situation. Because we went on live. I was on live with the homie Nick. Shout out to Nick. You're out of Boudoir. She the dildo dealer. She got every fucking toy that you want. So women and niggas, man, hit her up. She got everything. Erotic Boudoir. Erotic Boudoir. EROTIC_BOUDOIR. She ain't sponsored this shit, but she sponsored some episodes before. But that's the homie, so go fuck with her, man. Go buy some shit. We got online. I don't know who said what, but we were talking about the single mom shit. And then somebody asked the question, well, the real question is, would you choose a girl with kids or would you choose a BB dub? And I was like, yo, why the fuck do we got to keep talking about this shit? Like, why? Like, what is it with me not being able to have my preferences? But fuck it. I can't have them. I can't have my preferences anymore. I can't have them because I'm a dude. I can't have them because whatever y'all say that I can't have them. It don't even really matter what the fuck I say because all y'all do is listen to what C and Juice and every other girl who thinks that they know me. Y'all listen to what they say and nobody ever asks the horse's mouth. Nobody wants to get the information from the horse's mouth. In this particular scenario, I'm the horse and I'm the nigga with the mouth. I'm the horse's mouth. I'm the mouth on the horse. That's me. But don't nobody want to ask me this shit. So fuck y'all for not asking me. So now I'm gonna just fucking tell y'all what the fucking situation is. I'm gonna just tell y'all what it is. And I'm not gonna yell. I'm gonna try to stay at this tone. Cause again, I don't know what the fuck is going on with my sound. So I'm hoping that this shit don't sound trash. So, number one, man. I don't know what y'all want me to do. I don't know what has to be done on my end for people to fucking stop saying this shit about how I just have so much hate for big girls, man. Like I've I've smashed some big girls. More than a couple. More than one. I've smashed some. I've gone out on dates with some. I've been cool with many. I'm friends with a bunch of y'all. A whole bunch of y'all support everything that I fucking do. I don't hate y'all. I love that shit. But like again, all right. Let me start the list over because I'm frantic. I I went out on dates with some. I fucked some. I'm cool with a lot. I get supported by a lot. I got BB dubs in my family, so I love some. Like, what do I need to do? Do I need to be in a relationship with a big girl? Like, what will it take? What will it take for this fucking narrative to stop? That's all I want to know, man. What will it take to change the narrative from Jackson don't fuck with big bitches to Jackson just fuck with Jackson fuck with girls who he think is attractive. Some of them could be big, some of them could be thick, some of them can be slim. Some of them can be petite, some of them can have all titties and no ass, some got all ass and no titties, some got titties and ass and no stomach, some got no titties, a big stomach and a big ass, and some got flat ass and a big stomach and all titties. Like, what has to happen? How many big do I gotta talk to like 8 big chicks in a row? Do y'all gotta see me out in public with big bitches? And do I gotta like have them take a picture with them with my arm around them with a thumbs up? Like, what has to be done, man? What's gonna make y'all get the fuck off my back for talking to whoever the fuck that I feel like I want to talk to without getting ridiculed for the shit? But that's not even really the point. That's really not the point of this. The point of this is to really dig deep and really tell y'all where this shit really comes from, since y'all think that I don't fuck with big women. The truth might probably be I just don't want to. I ain't never really been a big fan of obesity. Personally, I don't want to be fat. I don't. And I went back and forth on live with this with Nick, and it was a great conversation. And I felt like she had some really, really great valid points, and I feel like I had some really, really great valid points. But obviously, everybody didn't see the shit, so I got to do a full-fledged episode on this shit from start to finish, because I just want to really just get into where it comes from with me. And it's not even just big women, man. It's big people. I don't want to be a big person. So if I look in the mirror and I'm big and I feel like I'm fat and I feel like I'm overweight and I feel like I'm obese and I feel like I'm unattractive, if I don't like it on me, why would y'all expect for me to like it on somebody else? And why is that so out of the question? Why is that so insensitive? I don't want to see that shit on me. I don't want to see that shit on me, man. And I tell you, and I give you, and it comes from where it comes from. It comes from sports, man. It comes from sports. I'm 35. I played ball for 28 years. And I was always the kid who had to monitor their fucking weight. Always. I was told by that by my coaches. I was told by that by my pops, by my grandfather. And they ain't tell me this. They didn't tell me. They wasn't like, yo, you fat. You can't be fat if you want to play ball. It wasn't delivered like that. Because I know when y'all hear this and when y'all hear me say some of the shit that I'm gonna say, y'all are gonna take it as if it's childhood trauma, or y'all gonna take it as if it was like abuse or something like that. It wasn't that, man. I come from a family of straight fucking shooters, man. I come from a family of athletes, and I come from a family of niggas who tried to go to the league. Grandfather, father, me. Grandfather could play, but that nigga was on some other shit. He was in the street a little bit, so sports wasn't at the top of his list, but he could play. And he loved sports. He loved watching. He loved talking about it. Like, that's what the fuck we do when we sit down at the kitchen table. Since I was a young lad, since I was a kid, that's what we did. That was our version of family time. My pop played ball in college. He played a little semi-pro ball. He went to professional tryouts and all that good shit. My dad taught me how to play the game. He taught me how to play every sport that I know how to play, and I know how to play quite a few sports. But I was the best at baseball. I played baseball, basketball, football. I dabbled into some other shit. I know how to swim. I could swing a golf club. I could ice skate. I could just do all that shit, man. I was an athletic kid. But I was always a chubby kid. I was always kind of a fat kid. I was always in the husky section when me and my mom went school shopping. I don't even know if they got husky sections no more for kids. But that was my section, nigga. I was the husky nigga. The husky 8-year-old nigga, man. And we used to have conversations at that kitchen table. Listen, I see that you love baseball. I see that you love it. I see that you good at it. I see that you got talent. I see that you don't mind working hard at the shit. But I'm telling you right now, son, If you want to play this game at a high level, and if you want to be good, and if you want to make it to the league, and if you want to make this a career, and if you want to make bread, you gotta be in shape. Me and my pop used to go to baseball games in Yankee Stadium. That was one of our summer rituals. We used to go to the games and watch the game, and we watching. We not even watching like fans, cause he played. So he not even watching like a fan. He watching like a father who's trying to teach his son how to be better. And every single time we went to a game, we looking at players whoever's closest to where we're sitting. If we sitting in right field, we looking at the right fielder. And he's like, you see the right fielder? You see whoever, Paul O'Neill, whatever the right fielder's name was at that time. You see Paul O'Neill? You see you see his body? You see how in shape he look? You see how tight he is? He got to be that way because he got to be able to get quick jumps. He got to be able to run down balls in the gap. He got to be able to fucking get a double out the box. He got to be able to make it third if he hit a ball in the corner. And it's carrying is like, you know what I'm saying, it's bouncing around in crazy angles. He got to be able to get three. If it's the bottom of the fucking ninth and you on first, you got to be able to score from first on a fucking double. You can't do that if you fat, bro. You can't do that if you can't run. You can't do that if you're not in shape. You can't do that if you're not in condition. You just can't. And if you can't do that, then you can't play here. And if you can't play here, then your dream is dead. And if your dream is dead, then what the fuck are we doing? Either you're going to get with the program and you're going to do what you need to do, or you can forget about this ball shit. Because it ain't for you if you're not going to be disciplined. It ain't for you if you're going to eat your way out the game. It ain't for you if you're going to be out of shape. It ain't for you if you're going to be a fat nigga, man. That's all they was saying, and that's real. That's real shit. So I'm coming from a life of that. I'm coming from a life of, look, if I'm not in the best shape of my fucking life, every year, every season, then we going to play like trash and we not going to make it to the league and the dream is dead. So now I'm not going to be out of shape. I'm not going to be fat. And I think another thing too that people don't realize as well. Another thing that people don't realize in here, I've always been a fat nigga, man. Right up here, right in here. People, I might have the body dysmorphia shit, whatever. I was a fat kid, man. I was a chubby, chunky ass little 7, 8, 9, 10-year-old nigga, man. That shit stay with you, cuz. That stay with you. Like y'all might see what I look like right now. And I ain't gonna lie to you. When I look in the mirror right now, like I be fat, cuz. I be fat, nigga. Why you think I be staying in the gym? Cuz I'm not trying to let the shit get out of hand. Period, man. Whatever I gotta do to not be fat, bro, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Like, that's all starting from within, from here. I'm not about to let myself go, man. So if I'm not gonna let myself go, why is it crazy for people to hear me say that I'm not gonna try to be with somebody else who done let themselves go? Why do that sound crazy? And believe me, I know what it means. I know how it feels. I know what it means to be big, to be bigger than what we supposed to be, and then to know how it feels and know how it looks to be at the weight that you supposed to be. And you performing top notch, A1, top tier. You killing niggas out there because you in shape. I used to play between about 228 and 232 as an adult. But it was a certain time where I got up to like 262. So I was like 30 to 35 pounds too heavy. And it's a difference, man. You can feel it. You can see it. There's certain things you can't do. You be out of breath. Running be difficult. Getting a double, you be struggling. You can't score from first base. It's a struggle to score from second. I can't go get that ball in the gap. Matter of fact, I'm not even playing outfield because I'm too fucking fat for this shit. I went to a tryout. I think I might have been 23. And it was coming off of my depression shit, coming off of me being on some a bullshit situation in college, being ineligible for 5 years, even though I was that nigga. And I went to I was going to tryouts because I was trying to figure out a way how I was gonna still do this professional baseball thing. So I was going to camps here and going to tryouts there and flying here and driving here and working out there. And I went to something in Pompano Beach, Florida. Had a really, really great workout. Hit well, played great defense, played smart, ran bases well, all of that shit. But when I talked to the scout or one of the scouts, he gave me decent scores. He gave me average to a couple above average scores or grades. When I asked him for feedback, for specific feedback, the number one thing he complimented every facet and every aspect of my game. But the one thing that he said that he made it a point to say was, you could be in better shape. Good ball player, you do everything well. I like the way you swing. I like your glove. I like your arm. But you look like you could be in some better condition. Straight shooter, man. Tell me the truth. Cause all I'm gonna do, if I really want the shit, if I really want to be better, if I really want to be good, if I really want to play on this level, guess what the fuck I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do exactly what the fuck he said do. I'm gonna go back to the crib. I'm gonna get in the gym. I'm gonna eat differently. I'm gonna run my ass off. I'm gonna work the fuck out. I'm losing 20. I'm losing 20 if checks is on the line, man. I'm losing 20 if a contract is on the line. That's the only thing that's separating me from signing a contract to play pro ball, to hit a baseball for money. I'm doing that. No questions. Easy, because that's what I want. So I don't understand. And see, I'm taking that mentality, and maybe this is wrong, but I'm taking that mentality into the real world, into the dating world. About people. Like, I don't believe, because I've been a nigga. Like I said, I've been a nigga 260, and then I've been a nigga 230. And 10 times out of 10, I'm picking a nigga that's 230. Because it looked better and it felt better. And I had more confidence. All of that shit, man. So you can't sit there and tell me, I ain't gonna never believe nobody who is a bigger person that telling me that they rather be bigger than smaller. Now, I'm not talking about skinnier. I'm not talking about big to slim. I'm talking, you still keep your natural physique, your natural frame. But I'm talking about, if you 280 and I come to you and be like, yo, would you rather be 280 or 245? If you tell me you rather be 280, man, get the fuck out my face, because I don't believe you, man. I don't. And that's what I be having a problem with. I be having a problem with people. I don't have a problem with people embracing who they are. But I do have a problem with people accepting what they are, but really being unhappy with what they are. But they say that they accept it because they know how much work it fucking takes to be the person that they really want to fucking be, or really want to fucking look like. And that don't even have nothing that could be weight or anything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's pussy shit to me, man. You really want to be this, man? Then put the work in, man, or shut up. Or shut up, man. I said this before. I understand, yeah, some people got medical conditions. Some people, it's really, really difficult for them to drop weight. Nigga, I'm one of them niggas. It's supremely difficult for me to lose weight. Supremely. But it can be done. I did it. I've done it. Some things now as an adult, I don't want to go back to doing some of the shit that I did when I was an athlete. I don't want to. So I'm not, because I did that already. And I know how fucking hard that shit is. I done put plastic bags on before, man. I done ran 3 miles a gym session. Going to the gym 2 and 3 times a day, man. I done did all that. With a plastic bag on, whole sweatsuit soaked, man. Going home and drinking a gallon of water and eating fucking broccoli with no seasoning on it and chicken breast with no seasoning on it. And just some lemon juice and some pepper. I done did that, bro. Grapefruits and lemons and cans of tuna and stupid shit. I done did all of that, man. I'm not doing that no more. Cause I don't wanna. I've done it. I did that shit for ball. Cuz. But what I'm saying is, my point here is I've been the fat nigga and I've been the nigga who's in shape and he's ready to go. And I ain't never felt better being the fat nigga. And the only reason that I still work out. But the only reason I work out how I work out now, even though it don't match up to how I worked out when I was actually training for something, because I don't wanna I'm fat up here. Fuck what y'all think. Like, y'all be thinking when I be talking about big people or fat people or whatever, y'all think I'm talking from an in shape person's point of view. No, man. You if y'all really only fucking knew me for real. This battle don't stop for me, man. The monitoring your weight battle, that don't never stop for me. I don't walk past mirrors without seeing if I'm how I'm looking. And not on no vain shit. I'm not walking past no mirrors like, yeah, I'm looking nice. Yeah. I'm real sexy today. Nah. That's not why I'm looking in no mirrors, cuz. I'm looking in mirrors to make sure that my shit together. I'm looking in mirrors to make sure my shit not protruding too far out. I'm sitting in car seats and I'm monitoring every time we go over a pothole, how much is my shit jiggling. I'm not bullshitting. That's not a joke. I'm not bullshitting, man. So up here, I'm a fat nigga, right with all y'all other fat niggas, man. With all y'all other fat women, BBWs, fat niggas, whatever the acronym for y'all niggas is. I'm up here, I'm with y'all. But I'm not letting up. I'm not coddling y'all niggas either though. Because it could be, if you want to look a certain way, it could be done. It can be done without cutting corners. It can be done without cheating. It can be done without surgery. It can be done, so do it. Or shut the fuck up. Let me tell you a story, man. Story I told, again, when I was on live with Nick. I was 9 years old. And like I said, I was a chubby kid. And I played football, and I was a quarterback. 9 years old, but I was playing on the 10 heavy team. In St. Louis, I don't know how they divided up in other cities or states, but in St. Louis in football, you had like an age group, and then you had the basically like heavyweights or lightweights. So it was like a 9 heavy, 9 light, 10 heavy, 10 light, 11 heavy, 11 light, so forth and so on. I was 9 years old, playing on the 10 heavy team, but I was the quarterback because I could play. I was athletic. But I was still chubby. I was still chunky. I don't know what the weight limit was. Let's just throw a hypothetical weight out there. Let's say it was 150. So I had to be 150 pounds by a certain date before the season started for me to be eligible to play. So what would happen is, the closer that we would get to the date of the weigh-in, the coach will always have a scale at practice. The niggas who was on the cusp, I was always a nigga on the cusp. We would always have to step on the scale before and after practice. So let's say it's about a week prior to the weigh-in, right? Let's say I'm like 158. Boom, I gotta throw plastic bags on. Take your pads off. Throw a garbage bag on over your skin. Put your pads back on. Practicing that. So you fucking drench sweat all fucking day. They give you a diet plan. 9-year-old kid telling you to. My mom is packing lunch that's fucking grapefruits and a piece of toast and a can of tuna and a boiled egg and shit. That's what I'm eating for lunch at 9 in the cafeteria with other kids with lunchable with nasty ass Lunchables and candy and M&Ms and Snickers and chocolates and all that and Jello and pudding and all that kind of shit. And here I am eating toast. So we practice. We weigh in after practice. The weigh in is usually on like a Saturday or Sunday morning or something like that, if I can remember correctly. So the weekend, the Friday night, school is out. We don't got school. We'll go to practice Friday. We'll put the fucking plastic on. We'll practice the regular practice. And then the niggas who still on the cusp, who still might have a few pounds to lose, they got to go to the coach's crib for the weekend. I don't know how the parents are signing off on this, but they did. Whatever. Water under the bridge is done. The fat niggas on the team who's on the cusp, who might need to lose 6 pounds or 5 pounds or 4 pounds or whatever, we go to the coach's house. The coach has a garage. He has I guess he has like space heaters in the garage. He turns all his space heaters up. He cranks these joints up to high. 100 degrees, 5 space heaters all on 100. We still got plastic on. We still got our pads on. We still got our pants on. We doing jumping jack. The garage door is closed. So the whole space is closed and it's hot as a motherfucker. He's sitting in there, he blowing his whistle. 100 jumping jacks. Do them. We do them. 150 up downs. We do them. All right, now just running circles around this little ass garage. Do that shit 100 times. We do it. Hot as a motherfucker. It's a for real life sauna in there. Take a couple of water breaks. Niggas, maybe after an hour, you step on the scale. Take your pads off. Take your plastic off. Step on the scale real quick. Oh, I bet you done already lost 2 pounds. You got 3 more to go. Throw your shit back on. Throw your plastic bag back on. Throw your pads back on. Get to running these miniature laps again in this hot ass fucking garage. After a couple of hours of this, the coach calls it quits so don't none of us fucking fall the fuck out. We go in the crib. We eat some toast. We drink some water. Maybe a boiled egg. Some tuna. Something like that. Wake up, next day, same shit. We just go in shifts. 2.5 hours on, take a break, and then go back out and get to it until you basically get down to your weight. Once you get down to your weight, now you just gotta chill. You can't really eat. You just gotta drink water, maybe an egg here and there every few hours. And then you just gotta basically survive until the fucking weigh-in. Now, the part of the story that I didn't tell on the live was we get to the weigh-in. Is my niggas is in like single file lines. Person in front of me get on the scale. It's like a panel of people sitting behind a table or something like that. I guess one person was like looking at the number on the scale, like, because it's like the old school scales where you gotta slide the shit down. So it's one person working the scale. It's a couple other people sitting behind the table just to like sign off on your name and whether you made weight or whether you didn't make weight. Person in front of me goes. They make weight. So now it's my turn. So I got on like shorts and a t-shirt. I walk up, step on the scale. Should say I'm like 152 point whatever. So they're like, oh, you're 2 pounds over. So I'm like, all right, bet. So now I take my shirt off. Hop back on the scale. Oh, you're a pound over. So So step off the scale. I'm looking around like, well, fuck y'all. What y'all want me to do now? They're like, take your socks off and take your shorts off. 9 years old. This is the 90s, so I guess this shit is not weird yet, right? So take my shorts off. Got on probably some fucking tighty whities or some shit like that. Hop back on this. Hop back on the scale. Hop on the scale. I'm still maybe like 0.8 pounds or whatever over the weight. I'm looking like, fuck, like, I don't know what y'all niggas want me to do. Yeah, just strip down. Just take your drawers off. And just put your hands over your meat. Type of shit. I'm like, wait, what? Alright. I'm 9, right? Take my fucking underwear off. And release room full, because we're not the only team weighing in. This is just the 10 heavy team weighing in. So it's like our team, and then it's like 11 over here, 12, 13, and then below us is like 9, 8, 7, whatever. So it's like a gymnasium full of motherfuckers, children and adults. Now I don't know who really is all looking in my direction or whatever, but in my mind as a 9-year-old, now I gotta strip naked in front of fucking strangers. Like, I'm thinking in my mind that the spotlight is on me. You know what I'm saying? Take my shit off, step on the scale. Still like 0.2 or 0.3 over the limit. Like, I'm butt ass naked, bro. Like, it ain't nothing more I could take off. You feel me? Put my shit back on real quick, real fast on some embarrassing shit. Put my underwear on, put my shorts on, put my shirt on. Like, that's it. I can't play. I can't play this year. I didn't make it. I didn't make the weight. And I had to live with that all summer. Or all fall or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It was the summertime because football starts in the summer. And it goes up until, well, at that age, it goes up basically until like Thanksgiving. I just couldn't play. And I was a quarterback. I felt like I just like let my team down, let myself down. All because I just couldn't make a fucking weight. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I remember when I was on the live, I remember Nick kind of mentioned like assuming that I was like depressed because of that. And I wasn't depressed because of that, because I've been depressed before as an adult. And that wasn't really the feeling that I had. It wasn't a depressed feeling, but it was definitely like a just like, damn, like I didn't let niggas down feeling. You know what I'm saying? And I just remember in that moment, I was just like, nah, like that ain't gonna never happen no more. I'm not gonna ever not be able to play because I'm too fat to play. Because I'm too out of shape to play. I wasn't disciplined enough to make this weight, even though I knew what the number was. You know what I'm saying? Months prior, I knew what the number was, and I didn't meet that goal. I mean, I know y'all might be saying, yeah, but you were only 9. But yeah, but nah. Like, I was the quarterback. You feel me? Like, even though I was the youngest nigga on that team, like, niggas was really depending on me, even at 9. Like, that much about sports, I understood. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, nah, this ain't gonna happen no more. This ain't gonna happen no more. And it was crazy because even before that happened, myself, my grandfather, and my dad, we still used to have those conversations about you're gonna be the kind of athlete who's gonna just have to monitor his weight as long as he plays, because that's just the kind of body that you have. Like you're the type of person, whatever the case may be, it's gonna be a lot easier for you to gain weight than it is gonna be for you to lose weight. So you just got to be aware of that, and you just got to monitor it, because if you do get to the point where you're too big, it's going to be some things athletically that you just can't do. And lo and behold, that kind of just came true. Like right after that, it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like my grandpa, these niggas, we just talked about this. They weren't like hard on me like after the fact. They didn't make me feel worse. You know what I'm saying? But they just had real conversations with me, kind of honestly, kind of like as if they was talking to an adult, even though I was a child. Because I just think because they know sports, man. They know sports, and sports is just one of those things where you just gotta be a straight shooter, bro. Like, shoot it to me straight. Tell me what it is. Because if I really want to play, we don't have enough time for my feelings to be hurt on some criticism. Because we spending all our time trying to get better. We spending all our time trying to get to the league. We spending all our time on trying to get in better shape, trying to be in better condition. So when it's time to play, I'm killing you. That's what we spending our time on. You know what I'm saying? We're not spending time whining and crying about how somebody gave me some feedback that I didn't love. Like it ain't no time for all of that, man. It's time for that if this ain't your dream. It's time for that if this ain't your goal. But if this is your goal, if this is your dream, if this is some shit that you really want to do, we don't got time for all of that. We got time to go out here and work. We putting in work right now. That's what we got time for. We about to go get better out here. So I think y'all just gotta understand, man, when I'm talking about when I say what I say about people who are overweight or obese or fat or whatever adjectives that I'm using, man, it don't even really got a lot to do with them. A lot of that shit is coming from where I'm at, man. And that's a never ending battle for me. A never ending battle for me to try to get to a point where I'm actually like where I could look at my body and I could just be like, yeah, like my shit is alright. And part of that, honestly, y'all probably listening to this shit like, damn, like that's some for real issues you got, bro. But for real, that's really what keep me motivated though. Because I don't get down to the point where it's like something that I can't control, where I'm like losing where my confidence is lost. It's more of a motivating factor. It's more of a motivational thing. It's like even if I go run 2 miles and I run those 2 miles in 18 minutes or something like that, and y'all think, and people might be like, yo, that's a really good time. In my mind, I'm thinking, nah, I gotta get the 18 flat. Nah, that shit was slow. 18:30, nah, that's too slow. I'm too big. I'm too fat. I'm too slow. I'm out of shape. But I already know I'm going back tomorrow. And when I go back tomorrow, I'm shooting for 18 flat. And then when I get that 18 flat, in my mind, I know I could do it. So now it's like, nah, 18 too slow. I got that shit too easy. Now we gotta get 1750 now. Well, that's the next goal. And then once we hit that, then now we got to get to 1747. Now we got to get to 1745. Now I got to get to 1740. And before you know it, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a constant push, man. It's a constant push. We not never good enough. But not in the way that y'all thinking. Not in the way that y'all thinking. We not never good enough because we can get better. Is what I'm thinking. But that fucking spiraled into some whole different shit. I just really just want y'all. I really more so just wanted to give y'all an inside look at like where my mentality really is, man. on this whole fat shit. Like, I'm a fat nigga, bro. Been a fat nigga. Always probably gonna feel like I'm a fat nigga, man. But I'm always trying to beat that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm always trying to get out of that category. And y'all probably looking, oh, but Jax, you ain't fat. You ain't even fat. You ain't even. Yeah, but that's cool. Thank you for saying that I'm not a fat nigga. But in a weird, twisted way, man, if I don't tell myself, if I don't stay in that fat state, that fat mentality, bro, that's when I'm going to get fat. Because I'm going to think that I'm cool. I'm going to accept it. And that's what I'm saying. We not accepting nothing. We not accepting obesity over here on this side. We not accepting being fat over here on this side. If I got anything to do with it in my power, if my legs work, as long as this gout shit stay out of my system, we not gonna be fat, bro. It's not gonna happen, man. And it's not gonna happen because I don't want it to happen. And it's really that simple. And if I don't want to, if I'm looking in the mirror and I look at me and I see fat on me and I think the fat on me is gross, then why is it such a wild idea for me to see fat on another person and think that that's just not gross? Why is that a wild idea? My fat's gross, but theirs ain't. But I get ridiculed for seeing that person's fat. But then when I try to tell y'all about how I feel about my own shit, it's cool. Y'all niggas don't say shit. Y'all niggas don't say shit because when y'all look at me, y'all don't see a fat nigga. But what I'm trying to tell y'all is the nigga is fat up here though. But being fat up here is what probably keeps me not being fat right here. This is fat to me, cuz. I got a stomach, dog. My shit, I'm telling you, I used to travel with a scale in my car. A scale. I used to travel with digest that for a minute. I used to travel with a scale in my trunk. Because I need to know how much I weigh before I go in and eat this. Because I need to know how much I'm going to need to work out after I eat this. I took all this, I did plastic bags, running my ass off crazy. I took hydroxycut. Nigga's heart was beating out his fucking chest. I couldn't sleep. Because it's just fucking caffeine that just make it. I thought my shit was going to fucking burst the fuck open while I was running. Because I was on these fucking pills. Like, man, I didn't, listen, man. So that's what I'm saying. Don't tell me that I'm talking about fat niggas, man. Don't tell me that I'm talking bad about big people. I'm big people, nigga. I'm fat people, bro. I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to us, man. I'm talking to us, nigga. And cause I know you don't feel great, man. That's all I'm saying. I know you don't feel amazing. Cause I've been there. Sometimes, nigga, I am there. So I'm just saying, man, like just I don't know, man. Just I'm a fat nigga, bro. I'm out.